Hello Cancer, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be the next 7 days reading. Let's see what the energies are. I'm going to use the Celtic Rose spread, look at your situation and how can things unfold. What is your immediate future and the potential outcome. Remember, you have free will. These are just energies, possible energies. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars. What is important for Cancer for the next 7 days? What does Cancer needs to know? One more. Okay, the King of Cups and the Five of Wands. I don't know if there's a struggle emotionally, though the Five of Wands is a little bit playful. There can be a tension, but the King of Cups, I feel like, knows how to handle this. It might be that if this is you, there's a strife. There's ego clashing, push and pull. I don't know if this is with a person or your surroundings here. We'll see. Stay in your element, though. I feel like with the King of Cups, there's nothing here that you cannot understand. Your intuition, your empathy here, it's going to kind of help you, whatever is that strife or struggle or competition. Okay. This is telling you that to focus on one thing, what's best for you, or about a person or about your life. You might be struggling also here when it comes to with a Five of Wands, about people or surroundings or whatever the situation, and it's also because might be another choice here that holds you back, but it's telling you this is where you focus on what's best, the future here, where you can see that is best for you. Mars, by the way, this is Mars in Aries. Mars is in Cancer. It is going to be 20 degrees. And actually, for most of you, this is good because it's trining Saturn, which is giving you the discipline here to deal with certain things, legacies, work related here, whatever the boundaries or restrictions, you can work now towards that. Also, it is trining Neptune. So when it comes to your dreams as well here, or going back to that King of Cups, the empathy, going into depth, seeing things here in a deeper way. And of course, Sun is in Pisces, is going to move to Aries. So I feel like there's great opportunities for you to focus on what's best for you. You see the Knight of Pentacles. This Knight of Pentacles, it's taking actions here carefully when it comes to a situation. Financially here, of course, this is good, but with, again, the opportunity of long-term goals. Patience, step by step, doing things daily here, even when it comes to habits, routine. Some of you may be receiving money as well. But this, with all the fire, is good. You have that kind of passion and desire here to overcome things. But at the same time, it feels like towards what is here long term. What is the best pathway for you? Guys, the Six of Cups keeps coming in. And it's beautiful because it brings certain emotional balance. For some of you, I don't know, because we are dealing with retrograde, it might be a past person, but this is not someone that you will not want when the Six of Cups comes in. If this is about a person, you have memories, you have nostalgia, you consider this person your soulmate. Even if it's not like love related for some of you, which I feel like it will be, but let's see. Someone here also that you grew up with. I believe that the last reading that I did for you guys, the mid-month, the Six of Cups was there. If this is not about any person, you are trying here to find your known joy, and it has to kind of be emotional here. It has to have something also familiar, intimacy, coziness, exclusiveness, especially because this is Sun in Scorpio. As I'm doing this reading, the moon is in Scorpio. But your situation seems beautiful. It might be childhood memories. It might be a person that you love that is coming back here. Nostalgia, harmony, your favorite place. Okay, I did mention Neptune, right? I feel like this is helping you. Look at how Neptune is coming a little bit here, that there's coins. This is coming in when we know that there's something about reality that we have to deal with coins, or, you know, maybe something that has to do here with the material, or the Knight of Pentacles that you had before, step by step, patient here. So the challenge is, how can you find this known joy, something that you really want, familiar here, and what has to change, a different perspective. Some of you may be feeling like, I need right now, as I'm kind of dwelling on this situation, that I feel like it's worth it, because at the end of the day, the Hanging Man is sacrificing for something here, something bigger. What is more important? Looking at the material, which we know it's necessary. We live in the 3D here. We know that we have to have the material part, but how does that benefit you when it comes to your love life, when it comes here to your emotional connection? With a Hanging Man, the challenge here, or the helping hand that is going to be, is like looking at what is something right now that you're surrendering, but with the idea of a greater cause, or where do you need to go to this Six of Cups? How can you look at, there's something here that you always will want, and how you gain that with the current situation. Changing perspective, looking at it differently, surrendering to one part, but trying to understand here the whole picture. It might be also that someone feels like eternally here with this combination, by the way, Sun in Scorpio and the Hanging Man. No matter what holds me right now, you are my person, or you're my ideal love, or always I feel like I'm going to be with this person or this place here. Known joy. Yes. At the heart of this reading, Moon, by the way, in Sagittarius, which is going to be here in a day, because as I mentioned right now, Moon is in Scorpio. This I really like, because I feel like I said something about the martyr here, or the one that is trying to understand from a different point of view regarding a greater cause. And that's what the Nine of Wands is. This is someone that no matter how much burned out, exhausted here, is still strong. It's just that idea, or that optimism, or what's worth it. It feels protective. Yes, it's called the Wounded Warrior for a reason, because it comes after the Eight of Wands, that quickness, that spontaneous energy, but it's like crash and burn situation. Can I still maintain that optimism? Of course, there's a hesitancy here, like someone has gone through a lot and is not acting as quickly, is not rushing in, it's just maintaining this preservation. And that's how I see you. Look at it. I know it's Moon in Sagittarius, but I kind of, it gives me a little bit your energy as well, that now you have this protective layer. You still want to maintain that optimism with this, but still there's a protective layer here. Whatever you have built, and whatever your character here, your inner strength, whatever that is, you're still going to maintain it, but with something that means, I don't want to say apprehensive, it can be apprehensive, but that means that I cannot let someone hurt me, or I cannot let someone here get to me, kind of a situation. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to understand this. I feel like there's something bigger here, whatever that cause is. You might be protecting, again, this person here. But you cannot let someone or something hurt you again, or get to you. You did not come all this way with whatever it is, this emotional bliss and contentment, for someone to take it from you. Okay. So it's kind of developing here, going back to your belief system, to that greater cause. The Hierophant that is coming in here, in the past, it might be some of you that has to do with marriage, commitment, but overall here is like how you look at things when it comes to love, when it comes here to this, as I mentioned, different perspective. The Hierophant in the past might have stayed too much into the traditional. Whatever the crisis here, might have rules, obligation for some of you, or you were trying here to understand when it comes to your faith and how does this faith and belief system connects here with your true emotional beliefs. For some of you, beliefs that you have carried since you were a child. It's coming now and making you feel like, okay, what do I protect? But also here, what do I maintain when it comes to my own individual self? Because the nines at the end of the day is part of the Hermit. We're trying to find our own pathway here, our own light. We might go through the Hierophant of what is expected when it comes to society, something we grew up with, our belief system, as I mentioned here, higher education for some of you, mentoring, marriage, all that. Schooling as well, but this is different this time. You are trying to bring all of this together and understand it in your own way, in a different way here. Marriage, commitment, someone here that you always wanted to be with as well, vows, promises is something important as well. So we're looking now at the Page of Pentacles. What do you think is best, you or when it comes to someone you're dealing with? So it's very different. You're analyzing all of this, and as I mentioned, you're maintaining this strength and belief, but you are practical with the Page of Pentacles. This is when it comes to, or a talk, if you like, okay, because I feel like it's like a student, like something is being learned or is being developed here, whatever that is. If it is about this person, can I send this message? This is in the physical. This is in the present here. What do we need to talk? What do we need to learn? What do we need here? If it is, for some of you guys, if this is something that you always wanted, if it is not about love, you always wanted when it comes to higher education, pursuing something here that you feel truly it's yours. I don't know, anything that you, when it comes to career, when it comes here to higher education. The Page of Pentacles is the student. The Page of Pentacles is like, okay, let's start this. This is what we have right now. Let me go towards it. From, you know, signing an application here, for some of you, if that's the case. But if this is about a person, you feel like there needs time here for things to develop, but let's talk about it. Let's offer something. Let's develop something now and see where it's going on. A gift, a token, a proposal here that you're thinking is best. Practical, sensible, focusing. Going back to that, focus into one thing here. Wow. You're all about justice and obligations and duties here. Cancer. Doing the right thing. That's what's coming towards you. Justice. Staying neutral. Yin and yang, by the way. If this is for some of you that you have sacrificed in the name of something bigger, or when it comes to this love, the justice is coming in your favor. If it is about something here that has to do with law, legal matters, and you're feeling like at least I want some offers here, that's coming as well. I'm going to clarify the justice here. I want to say this is good karma, because you're looking at the hanging man again with the pentacles here. How can you understand the situation in a different way, not just about money? That's why the justice is coming in. I'm getting it's in your favor, because if I'm going to look at this with all the cards, this is good karma. You have been doing everything here as it should. But it's important, yes, when this card comes in, to be diplomatic. We know we're dealing with consequences. There's karmic situations. Okay, I feel like this is your headspace with the Eight of Swords. You feel like right now, in a way, you are tied to a situation and you're trying to get out of it. Your thoughts, your circumstances here. It's interesting both that the Justice card and the Eight of Swords both are blindfolded. the eyes cannot see. But in here is like someone is letting their swords here, situation, other people, talk, fear, entrapment of other people get to you. That's why the Hanging Man is helping. By the way, Jupiter, this is Jupiter in Gemini. Jupiter is in Gemini. If you guys have Gemini in your chart, it's like kind of bringing a lot. You want expansion. You have all of these desires or, you know, thoughts about the future. But at the same time, it's like kind of it's overwhelming you because of what's going on around you psychologically. That's why the Knight of Pentacles is step by step, and there's good news coming in. Okay, so what you are not aware externally here, this might be a person, this might be someone, even a friend here, romantic as well. I'm going to say again, there is a strong soulmate connection for some of you. But if this is not about romance, the Knight of Cups can be someone here that is very compassionate, very loving, very open. I want to say for some of you, romance is coming in. Someone loves you, and they're ready here to come towards you, opening their heart, offering love. It might be telling you if this is your blind spot as well. Going back to that King of Cups that felt challenged or, you know, with a strife, that best what it is here is to follow your heart, take those actions, not fear here. Opening up. But yeah, actions towards love, romance, compassionate, intuitive, intimate. The love here that you're waiting for. That's why you have the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords, which you, going back to some of the readings here, you get that a lot. You get the Seven of Swords a lot. Remember, going back to duties, pros and cons, consequences here, the Seven of Swords is trying to be sneaky or get away with something or avoid emotions and feelings, which that's not the case externally. Saying this is not about avoiding here or pretending. That's not what's gonna help you and this person or situation. Now, it might be your fear here, that you fear like someone does not have good intentions, or, you know, the best policy here is just to avoid something. I'm not getting with the Page of Pentacles. This is someone serious. There's a serious talk, as I mentioned, or something to offer long term here. But yeah, that's why you feel trapped, because there's a situation here of avoidance, pretending, shortcuts here, or someone is not truthful. The Seven of Swords most of the time is or strategic or an exit here, or not truthful. Okay, so the Eight of Cups that is coming in, yeah guys, it's telling you you have so many major arcanas. The Judgment you have here, the Justice you have here, the Hierophant you have here. So when this comes as well with the Page of Pentacles here and the Eight of Cups, which I'm going to clarify, you have the Eight of Swords. Jupiter, I mentioned, is in Gemini. This astrologically is happening as well. Saturn, this is helping you. Remember, I said in the beginning, Mars is trining Saturn. You're okay to leave things behind that don't serve you. You are going to understand something different here with the Hanging Man. What's worth it? That's what it is, something that you're okay to strip away, to let. That's where the Judgment is coming as help, with epiphany, a clean slate, a call here, a moment of truth that is being avoided here with the Seven of Swords. This is huge when it comes to because I'm looking at what is this entrapment, what is this fear here. It might be because of this Knight of Cups here externally that finally you decide what's best for you. You are going to be okay walking away, emotionally withdrawing here, or finally understanding what's best for you. With the Page of Pentacles, you're thinking maybe you should offer something, but no. Someone is like, okay, but where are you putting all your energy? That's what the Eight of Cups is understanding with Saturn. What are the limitations here, the restrictions? What boundaries is where are you going to put, so you can move towards your wish fulfillment? It's not easy, but this Eight of Cups actually is looking forward. I'm done. I'm ready for something new. And it means also that you're not going to stay in this hanging position here for long. All right, so what is the Justice? What is the Justice here, please? One more. And the Empress. And the Emperor definitely is about you and someone else, but I'm laughing. It's very Piscean, by the way, because with I feel like with the High Priestess and the Justice, where it's trying to feel like I cannot see anything here. As I mentioned, I'm not supposed to see. I'm supposed to be objective. I'm supposed to kind of look at this situation here in a neutral way. But at the same time, this is coming in because your intuition always have known that there's something new that is coming or is being unlocked. Especially both of this is like the kind of an unlocking of a situation, new beginning, new life here, new passion, new desire. So that's what the Justice is like. I'm staying here neutral right now because within me I know that there's a situation that will be unlocked. Something will come here to the surface, and it might be about love. It might be here when it comes to your own values. All right, so let's see what is that Eight of Cups. What is the Eight of Cups, please? One more. You see, a new beginning. You're letting go of the devil energy here, by the way. Whatever codependency. It means that if something has been here, this is Mercury, by the way, in Cancer, and then we have Moon, which is your ruler as well. Both have something about the Moon. So this Eight of Cups is coming in, or that you feel like if there's a situation here about the past or about a person here, whatever has been foggy or not open here. Moon in Sagittarius, well, Moon in Sagittarius here, Moon in Aquarius. You see, Moon has to do a lot about your feelings here, something that needs to come to the surface that has been avoided. So with the Three of Cups, or you're gonna understand here who truly are the ones that you want to embrace, or when it comes to, you're gonna go towards your own fun, your own happiness. That's what you're deciding. There are certain people, certain situations that you feel like, I'm done, I'm not going to stay here in this darkness, and I'm just going to go towards what I feel is going to be best for me. But some type of celebration and good news here, or the right people will surround you. I truly hope this resonates with you guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.